Okay. Can you see that one, Randy?
I've got my magnifying glass out, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of small. Well, I think this is the thumbnail, and love the angle of this photograph, starting at the front end of the horse. So Melissa says this is a recent photo after being off 4 months due to an injury. So again, you can see the first thing that strikes me is that the rider's leg has slipped back, and when the rider's leg slips back, what usually means to me is that they are pinching with their knees.
So yes, I agree with you, but again, it's like the other riders. It's nice because everybody's doing basically the same thing. She's anchored in her, she starts twisting on her knee there a little bit because she's not anchored into her lower leg at the level we would have expected of a rider like this. So what she's right, you can see it's
yes, exactly.
Standing in her stirrups, she's got spring, and no insults intended. This is like 9 out of 10 riders do this until they figure it out. Your spring system isn't in place when you're in this position. So what's happening is you've jumped yourself out of the saddle, coming up to the jump. You probably start getting just a little tense, getting ready for it. And
same as the last rider, right? Similar to the
That's right. They're pushing themselves out of the saddle instead of sinking deeper into the saddle, which is.
So we like to. Sorry, Randy. Like to see your seat over the middle of the saddle more. She's got her seat like the other rider over the pommel of the saddle.
Right.
Like to just see.
She's not in her lower leg. That's why.
Exactly. She's pinching with her knee and her lower leg is slipped back. So again, thinking of. Sorry.
And she lost the spring as a result. No spring can't stay above the horse's back, right?
The rule of thumb, front part of your leg should be near the back of the girth.
Right.
If we took the horse away, what would happen to this rider?
She would fall on her face.
Yep.
So she's ahead of her horse's motion. And that's kind of important when you're jumping or doing anything. You know, if you're jumping ahead of your horse, that's where you start tipping over.
Love the way she's looking forward, looking to the next fence.
Yes.
And
the other thing that it'll do by her sitting back is it'll lengthen her neck, because you'll notice as she's jumping at this point of time in this photo, she's actually cramming her neck down into her shoulders.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And that's a result of that position she's in now. As she sits back a little bit more and comes deeper into her legs, what will happen is it'll lengthen the whole front and the back of her body. She will appear taller and her neck will be longer instead of starting to come back into her shoulders again.
I mean, she's not interfering. She's trying to stay with the horse best she can. And she just needs to fix that lower leg. So Randy, again, so the exercises that you would do, I would go back to the trotting over trot rails in your 2-point, the up, down, up, down. I call it the up, down exercise. Stand in your stirrups for 2.
Do it over poles, everything. Do
it over poles. What's another exercise that we learned from Anne Thal was a Sally Swift. Stretching stretching one hand up above your head, or even put it on your hip. That will help establish your weight down into your heels. All those kinds of things. I mean, you don't even have to go over jumps. You can do them on the flat, on a circle, over poles, walk, at halt, at walk, at trot, all those things. So we'll be live again here next week. And also, if you're interested in having your position reviewed, send us a photo from the side to thistleridge@hotmail.com. And if you're on Instagram, hashtag are my heels down, and we'll get to that. Thank you so much, Randy. Really appreciate it. I'm Laura Kelland-May. So thank you so much. We'll see you again next week. Really appreciate it. Oh, now we get a comment. Another great show. Thank you, Emily. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your comments. Thank you, and bye. Now go use this stuff. Go hug your horse. Go use this stuff. And what do you like to say, Randy?
We'll see you on the other side of the fence.
Bye now. Thanks.